Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a brand new episode of my weekly gaming playlist series. It's Friday, so let's talk about the games I've been playing this week. I'm going to share my thoughts on them with you guys, whether I think you guys should check them out or not. Of course, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts. If you guys have played these games before, let me know your thoughts and opinions on them. I'd love to hear about the games you guys are playing, as that gives me ideas and new games to play and experience. And if you have a recommendation on a game you think I might enjoy playing, let me know. I'm always looking for new games to play and experience. Now, this week has been really busy for me. Work has just been absolutely insane. I've been putting in some overtime. It's just been really busy there just because we're getting really close to Christmas. You know, Christmas is just on Monday, so just a couple days away. So it's been really busy there. I'm also still recovering from my back injury that I injured it earlier in the month. And so my back has been sore. And so it makes it kind of difficult to game at times. It's finally starting to feel a lot better than it did like 2 weeks ago. I'm almost fully healed now, so I can actually sit down and play games more, and that's what I've been doing, enjoying a little bit of gaming here. Now, I've got one game to share with you guys. It's for the Xbox Series X. I did put Star Trek down for a moment. I'm going to rejoin playing that game, but right now, I just decided I wanted to play this one, as it's just been bugging me sitting on the shelf. Like, I want to play it so bad because I love this game. And that is Terminator Resistance. But this is the complete edition that is exclusive to the Xbox Series X. Now, I did get this from Amazon because it was exclusive to Amazon only. To get a physical copy here in North America, you always easily get a digital copy. But to get a physical copy, you have to get it from Amazon. And it was pretty limited. It was also shipped from Europe. So even the physical American copies were created in Europe, and so that's where I got my copy from. Really awesome game. This is the complete edition, which has all the DLC, which has the Annihilation DLC and Infiltrator mode. Now, Annihilation DLC was exclusive to the PlayStation 5 Enhanced version and the PC version, but now it has finally come to Xbox, but it's only for the Series X version, because you can plug in your Xbox One version of Terminator Resistance and get a free upgrade for visuals and the Infiltrator mode DLC. But if you want to get the Annihilation line DLC, you can only get it in this complete edition. So I'm so glad to have this in my collection. I also own the Terminator Resistance Complete Edition, Collector's Edition, that was exclusive to Europe. So happy to have that. And then I also own the Terminator Resistance Enhanced Collector's Edition for PlayStation 5 as well. I love this game, so I love having those Collector's Editions. So I'll read you guys from the back. Fight for the Resistance, fight for the future, fight for humanity. Return to battle in an enhanced Terminator Resistance, so it's got upgraded visuals and stuff. Loads so much faster than the Xbox One version. Fight alongside Kyle Reese in the Annihilation Line campaign, which I can't wait to play. I'm looking forward to that. And get under the skin of the iconic T-800 series Infiltrator. So the Infiltrator mode, which I did play in the Xbox One. I loved it, so I can't wait to revisit that again. And I'm currently playing through the campaign again. At the very beginning of it, played for about 2 hours now. And man, it's just a fun experience, and it's just great going back and playing it again. The ultimate Terminator Resistance experience comes to Xbox Series X in one complete package. Now, what is really amazing about this copy here is the entire game is contained on the disc. You don't need the internet at all. It has all the patches, the DLC, everything installs off the disc, and it's ready to play right out of the box. So I plugged in my disc, it installed, and I started playing it with no updates or anything. They said they were going to put the complete version on the disc for everybody, so that was really awesome. They stuck to their word. Taeon did an amazing job. It's a wonderful first-person shooter that takes place and links itself with Terminator 1 and 2. So let's check it out. Hey friends, Sleepy here. Welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at Terminator Resistance, but this is the complete edition that is exclusive to the Xbox Series consoles. I got this last month when it came out. Really glad to have this in my collection, as I absolutely love Terminator Resistance. And it was really awesome that they finally ported this to the Series X and Series S consoles with all the content. This is the complete edition. It has all the DLC on it. So you have the main story you can play through. We also have the Annihilation Line campaign, which was exclusive to PC and PlayStation 5, which is finally playable on Xbox Series. And you also have the Infiltrator mode, where you get to play as a Terminator, which is really cool. Fantastic first-person shooter created by Teon. They did an amazing job with this game. So let's check it out. And it loads really fast here on the Series X. I mean, look at this, just boom, instantly, and I can right in the game in just a few seconds, which is amazing. Loads real quick. Still has about the same visuals that you had for the Xbox One version. Did get a little bit upgrade though for the Series X. Do have a really cool crafting system where you can craft various items like lockpicks, med kits. You can craft ammo and pipe bombs and other stuff as you get further along into it. You have your overall map, which you can go through to show for the different missions, because the game is broke up into different missions. And you have main objectives for you to complete, but you also have side quests that you can take on that are not necessary, but they can add to the story. You can do stuff for certain characters. It's really awesome. And this keeps track of all the quests you're currently working on. You have your inventory where you can equip different weapons, which I have a pistol, a submachine gun, I have a big machine gun, and a shotgun. Right now, my weapons can only damage the small Terminators, the little robot vehicles. But I could not damage a T-800 as they would be immune to my weapons, but I haven't encountered any of those just yet. As you play through the story, you start to encounter more stuff. It gets really good as you progress through it. You also have a skill system, which is really cool for this game, because you actually earn experience as you complete missions and as you destroy Terminators. And there's all kinds of different stuff you can do, like with combat. You can get your stealth better, you can make it so your weapons do more damage, your explosives do more damage, science. You can do lockpicking, because there are random, around the world, there's different things locked, different gates, and there's going to be containers and stuff, and you can unlock those with lockpicks and break into them and get whatever they're hiding. And sometimes you can get some really good crafting stuff there. You can increase your crafting ability so that you can craft better stuff. Also have hacking, because eventually you can hack in to different terminals and stuff, and you can take over stuff that Skynet has and open gates and things like that. Then you also have your survival, which you can make your backpack, because you can only carry so much items, but you can increase your carrying capacity, your toughness, so you can make your character tougher and harder to kill. And then you also have your learning thing where you can learn and XP quicker and stuff. You also have your little archives that keeps track of the various quests that you're working on and what you've completed. If you've failed any quests, there is a place that keeps track of that. The notes that you found out in the world, which there's a total of 32, and I've got 2 so far. And then just little tutorials which will teach you how to play the game, playing through the different things. So as you play the game, it'll give you little tutorials like this that'll teach you how to play it. So really a very useful, really awesome game though. Definitely one I think you guys should play if you've never got a chance to. I highly recommend it on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, or if you get this new Complete Edition on Series X, because it has all the DLC on it that was not released for the Xbox One, which we did get the Annihilation DLC as a free upgrade and a graphical upgrade, but you did not get the Annihilation DLC. That was exclusive to this Complete Edition. Also, what's awesome about this Complete Edition is the game 100% installs from the disc with no updates at all. The final version was put on the disc, and so I popped it in and did not need any kind of updates. So the final version of the game with all the updates, the patches, all the DLC is all on the disc, and it all installs off of the disc. So this game is preserved forever with not needing the internet in order for it to run and play. So there's this cool vision mode you can turn on that does like a night vision, but it also will highlight where the Terminators are. And then if you... He's an armored spider. If you actually look at it, it'll tell you what their HP health is, what kind of weapons they have, and what the name of the unit is. And so you can use this to find enemies in the dark, but also during the daytime to see things through, to know where enemies are. And some have different weaknesses, like this one has a weakness through its back. And it also has a detection meter So as that detection meter gets red, when it gets full red, then it's detected you. And then there's various little checkpoints throughout the maps where you're able to save at little computers, but then the game will also auto-save in certain places. Now what's really cool with this game is that it will create checkpoints at all the different missions that you've taken on, so you can always reload a really old checkpoint if you want to, but then eventually it will override your auto-saves. As I'm currently on autosave 29, and I've played the game for like a little over an hour and a half already, and it's just was a really fun game. I beat this on Xbox One, had a blast with it, and I wanted to go back through and beat it again here and play the Series X version. And you have different options available, so you can do stuff stealth-like, or you can go through guns blazing, but know that ammo is limited and so is health, especially on the harder difficulty, because you do have some difficulty settings and stuff. So let's see if we can fight this guy. See his red there? That little red spot on the back is his weak point. And unfortunately, I've used up a lot of my ammo. Ooh, I do got 16 rounds on this one now. Let's see if I can do some damage to him while his back is turned. There we go. Sometimes you can use the environment to your advantage. Skynet has these little plasma containers around that they use, and you can use them as explosives, and then you can kill them. And you want to kill as many of these little Terminators as you can, because they drop components, they'll drop ammunition, and they'll drop scrap and stuff which you can use. Later on, they'll actually start dropping parts for upgrading your guns. So it's very important to make sure that you're killing enemies whenever you're able to, obviously without, you know, putting yourself in too much danger. Let's see, there's these little spider guys. They're not very difficult. Get them with the shotgun here. And this game has a little bit of health that will regenerate, but you do have to use health packs, and you only have so much health. So the harder the difficulty you play on, the more damage they take. Oh, here's one. Here's an upgrade chip. Found my first one. Awesome. You can use that later on to upgrade your weapons and make them stronger. There's also secrets and stuff and Easter eggs you'll find in this game. References to the Terminator movies, which is really cool, is it connects directly to the first and second Terminator movies. Really awesome. Got pretty good visuals here as well. See, there's another spider robot there. And shooting for the little red eye on the different Terminators is their weak point. So as you play through the game, though, eventually you do get to run into the T-800s. The ones that, like Arnold was from the movies, you know, the classic T-800 Terminators. You do eventually get to fight those. And there's just so many memorable moments from this game, and just cool Easter eggs for you to discover, which I don't want to tell you guys what they are. I want you to discover them for yourself, because that adds to the fun. But it's definitely one I think you guys should definitely check out. So there's different missions you'll go through where you'll have like these open world areas. It's like an open world game, but you'll go here and then you have your choice of doing the main missions. Like that's where this is telling me here to do these two main missions. But you can also explore, and I've already done some of the side missions, and you can earn and learn about other side missions just by exploring. But I also like to search for parts as well, because you just never know what kind of stuff and secrets you'll find laid out throughout this areas. And sometimes just hidden down in spots you can find ammo, and you can find health kits. And see, here's like a little thing that I have to do a lockpick, which is a great lockpick, kind of similar like if you played Fallout. You can break your lockpicks, so you may have to make more if you eventually run out. But I found some electronic parts there that were hidden in this chest, which was locked. And there's different difficulty levels of the lockpicking. Right now I have the easy unlock, but eventually you run into hard locks and stuff. Same thing with hacking, and you have to unlock those with skill points. And And there's a factory we could enter. So, just really cool, awesome game. If you guys love the Terminator movies, you love first-person shooters, I highly recommend checking out Terminator Resistance, especially this complete edition for the Xbox Series X version, as this gives you all the DLC. You get the upgraded visuals. The game loads incredibly fast. You guys saw in just like a few seconds the game loaded. When I played the original Xbox One version on the Xbox One X, you know, it loaded pretty quickly, but it still did not load as fast as the Series X version does, and that's just from the power of the Series X console. But definitely think you guys should check out Terminator Resistance, the Complete Edition. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that look at Terminator Resistance, the Complete Edition for the Xbox Series X. A fantastic game. I love the original version, and this Xbox Series version is even better than the Xbox One version was. It's got updated visuals, the load times are amazing. I just love the Easter eggs that are in the story. I love the music, the voice acting. They just did a phenomenal job. Taeyeon are massive fans of the Terminator franchise, and they did the games, the movie, justice. This is basically the Terminator 3rd movie that we should have received, not the garbage that we did get. I know there's a few fans of the Terminator 3 movie, but I thought it was pretty crappy, and all the ones after Terminator 2 for me are just junk, and I just prefer Terminators 1 and 2. But really glad to have this game. It's so amazing. They did a wonderful job. So if you guys love the first Terminator movie and the second Terminator movie, I highly recommend checking out the Terminator Resistance. If you have a Series X, I recommend getting the Complete Edition. If you have PlayStation 5, you can get the Enhanced version, which has the DLC, if you have the PC as well. Now, if you only have the Xbox One version, you can only get the free upgrade for the visuals and graphics and the Infiltrator mode, but you'll not be able to play the Annihilation DLC without the complete version for Series X, because it is exclusive to 9th gen, so just so you guys are aware. But definitely you guys should check out this game. Let me know your guys' thoughts if you played the Terminator Resistance at all. I'd love to hear about the games you guys have been playing, and if you have a recommendation on a game you think I might enjoy, let me know, as I'm always looking for new games to play and experience. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.